and you're welcome to the mathematics class. Today we'll be looking at number bases. The very first thing we need to understand in number bases is how to convert from base 10 to other bases and from other bases to base 10. With conversion, you can solve virtually all the questions under number bases. Let us look at how to convert from other bases to base 10 using a very fast method. Conversion from other bases to base 10. Okay, the method we are using is called the coded decimal method. In the coded decimal, you are expected to generate a code for all the bases in base 10, so that if you need to do conversion, you can easily use the generated code. How do we generate the code? For example, if I'm working in base 2, for example, remember base 2 numbers are called binary numbers. The code for binary numbers, you start from your right hand side. The first code is always 1, no matter what the base is. The first code is 1, then multiply by this code by the base. This is base 2. If I multiply 1 by 2, I'm going to get 2. Multiply this by the base also. Multiply 2 by 2, I'm going to get 4. Multiply this by 2 again to get the next code, that's 8. Multiply this by 2, get the next code, 16. So that means for base 2, the code will go like this. For example, in base 2, somebody tells you to convert. Look at this example. Convert 11011 in base 2 to base 10. If you have to do this, the first thing to do is to generate your code. I have my code already. How many digits do I have in this question? You count it very well. I'm going to have 5 digits there. I have the first one, the second one, 0, 1, and 1. So my code will go like this. I'm going to generate 5 different codes. 1, since I'm in base 2, 2, 4, 8, and 16. How many codes do you have on the screen? 4. Thank you. 5, sorry, don't mind me. Okay, converting this, the first digit is 1, I place it under the first code. Second digit is 1 under the second code. 0 is the next digit under the third code. Then the next digit under the next code, and the next one under the next one. Now what do I need to do? I multiply. 16 times 1 gives you 16. 8 times 1 gives you 8. 4 times 0 gives you 0. 2 times 1 gives you 2. 1 times 1 gives you 1. Add all this together, you are going to get 27. That means this 11011 base 2 is 27 in base 10. Hope you understand that. Let's look at another base. It goes for all bases. It is not just for base 2. Let's say I want to try it for base 3. Then for my base 3, look at base 3. The first thing is I generate my code. Somebody gives me convert. This is a question. Convert 1 2 1 2 in base 3 to base 10. If I have to do this, what do I need to do? I generate my code for base 3. How many digits do I have in this question? I have 4. 1 is the first digit, 2 is the second digit, 1 is the third digit, and 2 is the fourth digit. So generating a code that will take care of 4 digits, the first is always 1 from your right hand side. Remember, 1. Then multiply this one by the base. This time around my base is 3. 1 times 3 gives me 3. Then multiply 3 by 3, 9. Multiply 9 by 3, 27. In this case, I have my 4 codes already. So I have to place my digits under the codes. 1 is the first digit, it goes under the first code 27. 2 is the next one, it goes under the next code 9. 1 is the next one, it goes under the next code 3. And 2 is the next one, it goes under the next one 1. Now do your multiplication. 27 times 1, by the grace of God, is going to give you 27, whether you like it or not. 9 times 2 gives you 18. And 3 times 1 will give you 3. Then 1 times 2, by His grace, you are getting 2. And then you add all these things together, you are going to get 50. So that means this conversion gives you 50 in base 10. I believe this is simple enough, and that means you can convert from any base you like to base 10.
Okay, sir. I actually have a question, sir. Please, can you kindly show us how you got 27 plus 18 plus 3 and plus 2? How, for instance, if I don't know how to do the addition, can you kindly show me how to do it? Like 27, how do you get this 50?
Okay, if you are solving maths, you have to be very sharp. Mathematics is not meant for people that cannot think fast. Your thought must be very fast. Look at 27. By the time you had this 3 to 27, by the time you had this particular 3 to this your 27, that will give you 30. By the time you had 18 and 2, that gives you 20. 30 and 20 gives you 50.
Okay.
That is how you do the addition. Thank you. Shall we continue?